What is the value of the digit 6 in these numbers? Place these numbers in the place value grid. Right, we have the 7. The 7 is what? It's 1,000. Okay, we have 6, which is here. We have 3, we have 2, and then our decimal point there. And then we have our tens, which is 8, and then hundreds, which is 4, and then 0,000s. Right, what is the value of this 6 here? This is 100, so this is 600. This number, 908,126, this is 908, and then 126. Right, what is the value of 6 in this number? This is 1,000, isn't it? So it means this is 0,006. The next number is 518 and 607 thousandths. And then what is the value of 6 here is under the tenths. So it means this 6 is 0,6. And then the last number, we have 7 tens, 2 ones, 0 tenths, and then 6 hundredths and 1,000s. What is the value of this 6 here? That is 0,06, like that. Let's go to question 2. Elena has the cars 4790 and a decimal point. What is the smallest number greater than 1 that can be made using all the cards? How do we write the smallest numbers? We have to arrange our numbers in an ascending order. What do I mean by ascending order? It means from the smallest to the largest. But we are saying that the number must be greater than 1. The smallest number that can be greater than 1. So it means we must have a number under the ones. So which one is the smallest number here under the ones? We cannot put 0 because if we put 0, it's going to be less than 1. We want a number that is greater than 1, so we can use 4 there. And then after the decimal point, arrange your numbers in an ascending order from the smallest to the greatest. So it's going to be 0, 7, 9. The number is 4 and 79 thousandths, or just 4,079. Find the odd one out and explain your answer. We need to put these numbers in the place value grid. So the first one is 3 ones, and then 2 tens, and 4 hundredths, and 5 thousandths. What about 3,245 thousandths? These are thousands, so it means the last number 5 must be here. So we have 5, 4, 2, and then 3. Do you see that this number and this number is just the same? These are the same. And then we have 32, 4, 5. This one is different from the other two. Let's check the others. This is 324,5 hundredths. So what can we do with this? 324,5 hundredths. We can write this number as a normal decimal number. But how do we do that? Hundredths means what? Means division by 100. We know how to divide by 100. If you say 324,5, if you say 324,5 divided by 100 like this, how do we move the comma? We move the comma 2 places to the left. So it's going to be 1, 2. Now the comma is here. So it means 324,5 hundredths is the same as 3,245, or 3 and 245 thousandths. So this is 3,245, which is the same as the other two, this one and this one. And then we have 324 hundredths. Right, we can divide this by 100. So 324, where is the decimal point here? Is at the end of the number. Yes, then if you divide by 100, it means this will move 2 places to the left. It's going to be 3,24. And then 5 thousandths, it means this is plus 0,005. If you say 3,24 plus 0,005 like this, there's a 0 there. We can put a 0 there. if you have a decimal number and then you have a 0 on the right like this, it doesn't change the value of this number. So 3,24 and 3,240 is just the same. So if you add this, you get your 5 there, 4 there, 2 there, and 3 there. So this is 3,245. And then this one is the one which is the odd one out. Add the numbers together and write the total in words and digits. Right, let's start with this one. This is 5, so it's 5 ones. We write it here. Then it's going to be 0.000. And then we have 0,3, so it's 0.300. And then we have 0.070. And then we have 0.009. Then we can add this. Let's add the thousands, plus 9, the hundreds, plus 7, the tens, 0 plus 3 plus 0 plus 0 is 3. Then our decimal place is here, decimal comma or decimal point. And then the ones, 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that's 5 there. It means our sum is 5,379, or you can say 5 and 379 thousandths. So it's 5,379, 5 and 309 thousandths. The next one, right, how do we add the negative numbers like this? How do we add negative numbers? So when adding negative numbers, I would say the best and easy method to do this is to ignore the signs and add the numbers, and then once you have added, put the sign of those numbers to your answer. So we're going to add 800, 8, 0,8, 0,008, and then we find that answer, and then to that answer we just put negative. That's what you do when you're adding negative numbers. So we're going to have our 800 and 0.00, then we have 8.000, and then we have 0.8, and then we have 0.008 like this. Then we add this. So thousands, 0 plus 0 plus 8 is 8. Then hundreds, we have a 0 there. Tens, 0 plus 0 plus 8 plus 0, that's 8. Then ones, 0 plus 8 plus 0 plus 0, that's 8. Then tens, we have 0. Then hundreds, we have 8. So the sum here should be negative 808,808. In words, it's going to be negative 808 and 808 thousandths. Right, see, we're adding positive numbers, so it's easy for us. There's 7 tens, 0 ones, and then tens, 0, 0, 0 there. So it's 70.000, and then 4 ones, and then 0.000, and then 0.500, and then 0.060, and then we have 0.001, right? And then when I'm adding this, what we get, the thousands, we get 1, the hundreds, we get 6, the tens, we get 5, and then our decimal point is here, does not change. The ones, we add them, we get 4, the tens, we get 7. So this is 74,561. In words, this is 74 and 561 thousandths, these thousandths. Okay, right, let's do D. Right, we're adding negatives here. So let's start by finding the sum, and then we're going to add the negative later. So 9 ones, and then 0.000, then 0.400, then 0.03, then 0.002. Right, if we add these, what we get? Thousands, we get 2. Hundreds, we get 3. Tens, we get 4. Then our decimal point is here. 9 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 9. So this is 9,432. But remember, we're adding negative numbers, so we put a negative here in front. Okay, in words, it's going to be -9 and 432 thousandths.